What's going on, Stim Junkies? Hi, Stimace here, and I hope you guys are having an incredible start to your weekend. We are going to be reviewing a brand new pre-workout today, one that's actually just been reformulated, and it did just drop about a week and a half ago, something like that, and I am here to give you guys the review straight and unbiased, as I always do. What we're going to be reviewing today is version 2 of the highly anticipated Lionheart pre-workout, and this one comes to us from our good friends over at Apollon Nutrition. And this here is a brand new formula. This is the ultimate combat athlete's pre-workout. It claims to maximize performance, increase endurance, and extend energy. Now, I'm going to be honest with you guys, I'm not a combat specialist. It's been a very, very long time since I've even been in a fight, probably going back to late elementary school or early high school. So it's been a while since I put my fist to use when it came to actual violence and combat being involved. But this is a pre-workout that has a very good label, stacked in typical Apollon Nutrition fashion. So even if I'm not using it for its quote-unquote intended purpose, I think I'm still going to be able to reap some of these benefits. So let's not waste any more time. Let's roll that freaking intro. And when we come back, we are going to review Lionheart version 2.
Check out this sick looking tub over here, guys. You got a ferocious tiger here, and that's going to tell you right off the bat what this pre-workout's all about. This is called Lionheart. They have the nice aesthetic here, the nice new Apollon Nutrition font that they've been using for all of their other new pre-workouts. And this is a special edition featuring Apollon Nutrition athlete Yari. This is the pineapple passion fruit raspberry flavor. We're going to talk about that momentarily, but overall, really nice looking tub and one that definitely fits in with the Apollon Nutrition aesthetic.
So as you guys saw on the label, this here is a special edition. This features Yari Kaganovsky from Apollon Nutrition, and he does look absolutely jacked and shredded on here, very determined. Definitely has the heart of a lion, at least here in this photo. And this only comes in the one flavor. This is the pineapple passion fruit raspberry flavor. And I gotta be honest with you guys, this is probably the tastiest, or at least like top 3 tastiest pre-workouts I've had this entire year. It's got a very unique flavor, and if I had to compare this to anything that I've had recently, I would compare it to morning juice that you would get at a fancy hotel, something that has like a mix of different type of fruit in there or whatever. Not a fruit punch particularly, but more of like a tropical mixture. Definitely taste the passion fruit above everything else, with a hint of that tart raspberry in the background, a little bit of that sweet pineapple. Tastes like good quality morning juice, really delicious. Absolutely zero synthetic aftertaste in here. Goes down easy, delicious, and definitely extra nutritious. With that being said, guys, let's discuss this label. So looking at the supplement facts here, you can either take this at half a scoop, which comes in at 9 grams, or 1 scoop coming in at 18 grams. You guys know that on the High Stimace channel, we go big or go home. No half measures. We're going to read everything on here as it pertains to the full 18-gram dose. And it does come in at 18 grams, weighted out all 3 times I ran it. Flat scoop will give you 18 grams. So Apollon's always very good when it comes to dosing their actual scoops. We're getting 5 calories in here, 1 gram of carbs, and 1 gram of sugar, or less than 1 gram of sugar. We begin the label with Beta-Alanine coming in at 3,200 milligrams, giving you the tingles, a little bit of lactic acid buffering, some endurance benefits, and it's just going to keep you going and get you ready in that mindset and physically get you going to do whatever it is you're trying to do. I think in Yari's case, he is a combat athlete, so he's ready to kick ass when he takes this pre-workout. For High Stimace, I'm going to hit the weights or the cardio, or maybe a combination of the both. We have L-Tyrosine coming in next at 3,000 milligrams, giving you the clinical dose, really getting you dialed in and focused on whatever it is that you're trying to do. Really, really incredible nootropic. It hits really quickly. It's going to dial you in, and you're going to feel really positive and a great nootropic headspace after taking it at that dose. Taurine at 3,000 milligrams, great endurance ingredient, and it's just going to help with a whole bunch of other aspects when it comes to your training. Really going to help you be as efficient as possible when it comes to your training session, no matter what you're doing. We've got some Betaine Anhydrous for strength output, 2,500 milligrams, the clinical dose. Betaine Nitrate as NO3T, so you're getting the trademark nitrates in here at 2,000 milligrams. Alpha-GPC as GPCgold, so you got a trademark version of Alpha-GPC, yet another super potent nootropic, and you're getting this one not at 600 milligrams, not at 800 milligrams, but at 1,000 full milligrams. So this is probably the highest dose of Alpha-GPC, and this isn't just a generic version. This is the trademark version right here, so you're getting the top of the line when it comes to the nootropic package in here. Really, really incredible. And next up, we have something interesting in here, which you don't really see in a lot of Apollon products. We have natural caffeine, from coffee bean, and you're getting 200 milligrams. So not enough to get you hopped up or get you tweaking or anything like that in the gym. This isn't meant to be that kind of pre-workout. This really is meant for combat athletes, but again, you can use this in a variety of different ways. In my case, using it to pump iron. 200 milligrams of natural caffeine hits a little bit different. It's a little bit smoother, but also keeps you a little bit more alert than the synthetic caffeine anhydrous that we are used to. And I really do like that. That's pretty much the equivalent of 2 cups of coffee, but well-sourced caffeine is really going to make a nice difference. Zoom XR comes in next, yet another trademark, yielding 100 milligrams of additional caffeine. The full dose is 139, but you're getting 100 milligrams after the yield. So overall, 300 milligrams of total caffeine, which is a great daily driver dose. And again, no negative side effects, no crash, nothing like that. Overall, a very solid dose. You got some Synactive coming in next, which is Panax Noda Ginseng Root Extract, and you're getting 100 milligrams of that. And lastly, to help bring the entire package together, Estrogen at 50 milligrams for the absorption. Before Mace breaks down my experience running the Lionheart pre-workout 3 times over the past week and a half, don't forget to like this video, comment below, share the channel with a fellow stim junkie or a pre-workout enthusiast, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you haven't yet. Alright guys, so being that I am involved with Apollon Nutrition and I am part of the quote-unquote inner circle, I'm very familiar with some of the pre-workouts that all the Apollon athletes are fans of, and I know for a fact that Lionheart, the original version, was a company favorite. I know a lot of people, a lot of IFBB pros, and a lot of people that are affiliated with Apollon Nutrition really put Lionheart up there as their favorite pre-workout. Now, obviously, for the millionth time, I am not a combat athlete, I am not fighting, I'm not using this for its quote-unquote intended purpose. However, with that being said, these are all ingredients that are found in a lot of other Apollon Nutrition products, ones that I personally could reap the benefits from. You got the Beta-Alanine for the tingles, which I really like, all the other endurance benefits that come with it. You got the betaine for the strength output. You got a solid pump package in here. Obviously, there's no citrulline in here, and I'm not really sure why that is. I know that when it comes to combat sports, they usually don't like pumps. I'm sure there is a reason for that. I'm not privy to it, but again, I'm not a combat athlete. So with that being said, you can definitely stack pumps on top of this one if you want. If you guys want to be crazy pumped in the gym, you can definitely stack a little bit of citrulline on this or add a little bit of their blood sport or whatever, as long as you're watching the nitrates. You don't want to overdo the nitrates, but you are getting a nice vascular pumps on here from the clinical nitrate NO3 dose that's already in here. So you're going to be pretty pumped up on this one, and it comes in relatively quickly. You're going to feel it in about 7-8 minutes. Nice, clean, smooth energy, not too over the top, not crazy. But at the same time that the natural caffeine comes in and starts doing its thing, you're also going to get a very nice, clear nootropic focus from the 2 nootropics that you have in here at massive dosages. You have the tyrosine at 3 grams, and then you have the Alpha-GPC, the trademarked version, the good quality version, coming in at an additional gram. So 4 grams of nootropics. It's going to put you in a very positive headspace, right? This isn't going to be like illicit tunnel vision focus, no cracked out feeling, no being hopped up, nothing like that. But you're going to be very dialed in, very focused, very determined, very motivated. There's a sense of motivation that comes with this pre-workout. It hits relatively quickly. So again, 7-8 minutes, you're going to feel the beta tingles. They come in nicely. They last about 20-25 minutes. The smooth energy from that natural caffeine comes in, and then the lock-on focus from those 2 nootropics. So overall, this is a very solid pre-workout. It's something that I really enjoyed. First of all, the flavor was incredible. So it goes down very smoothly, very easily. And this is something I could see myself running 3-4 days a week when I don't want to be hopped up out of my mind, maybe when I need to reset a little bit from all the other crazy high stim pre-workouts that I'm running on the regular. This is something that I can throw into the mix, get in a good workout for an hour, hour and 15, hour and 20 minutes, and then I don't have to worry about a crash. I don't have to worry about a come down, no stimmy willy, no jitters, no runny nose, no droopy, nothing like that. You're just going to feel good and positive, very uplifting experience, no euphoria, no crazy buzz, but really, really a nice nootropic package, very, very clean, very well sourced, solid pumps. And again, this definitely gives you the option to stack an additional amount of citrulline on here or whatever other pump product you want. I mean, it's 2025, about to be 2026, so definitely go crazy with it and have some fun, but a solid pre-workout, and even one that technically you could stack other stimulants on top of if you want to. If you have your yohimbine alpha yo capsules or your araya genesis capsules, or maybe if you want to add a little bit of a thermogenic edge to it, you definitely can. Actually, the last time I did pair Molotov, the previous version, which I did review a while back, just to give it a nice little thermogenic kick, and that really had me going. So overall, a very solid, clean experience from Apollon Nutrition. As always, excellence and quality, and you're getting the top of the line when it comes to ingredients, and the performance in the gym plays out exactly the way the label would lead you to believe. So I'm sure that if I was a combat athlete, I would appreciate this on a whole other level. But for what it is, for me being a average gym bro, I really like this one, and I give it the seal of approval. If you guys want to pick up the all new Lionheart V2 pre-workout, you can head over to apollonnutrition.com. Use discount code ACE15 at checkout. It's going to save you 15% off your entire order and help support the HiStim Ace YouTube channel. It is also going to be available over at nutricartel.com. You can pick it up there using discount code ACE15. Thank you so much for tuning in, guys. I hope you enjoyed this brief and to the point review. Really, not a lot needs to be said about this pre-workout because this is a daily driver first and foremost, but this is something that I really like. It's clean, it's efficient, it gets the job done, and I like the fact that you have these 2 mega dose nootropics in here, and that does kind of carry on with you for the rest of the day. You're going to be sharp, you're going to be on top of things. So if you're somebody that likes to train in the morning early on and then you go to work afterwards, you're going to be riding this little nootropic buzz. It's going to be in the back of your head, and you're really going to be focused and dialed in and just motivated to do whatever it is that you're trying to do, whether it's work related, whether it's back at home or whatever. So overall, great product, another home run from Apollon Nutrition, and I really like it. If you guys enjoyed this review and found it beneficial, don't forget to like the video. It helps the algorithm. Comment below. Let me know if you've ever had the original version. Is this something you're interested in? Even if you guys aren't combat athletes, let me know. Love to hear from you guys. So definitely leave your comments and let HiStim Ace know what's up. Subscribe to the channel, hit the little bell to get all of HiStim Ace's latest updates. Follow the Instagram at HiStim Ace, and I will see you all next time for the next HiStim pre-workout review. Take care, everybody. HiStim Ace, signing off.